Grandma!
Grandma!
Mom!
Grandma!
Susan!
Mom!
Mom! Grandma!
Grandma!
Susan!
One of my favorite memories of Grandma is probably when I was I think 6 in Tennessee. They came down and we painted a tea set and we ate a ton of candy, and that was really fun.
My favorite memories of Mom are holidays and birthdays and Sunday dinners, all gathered around her table. And I've always been super impressed at how easy she makes it look to take care of our whole giant crew. Love you, Mom.
My best memory of Grandma is playing in the pool.
To you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Morgan. Happy birthday to you.
So cute. Can you blow it out? Can you blow it? Oh my god. Woo! Go, 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 go. That's so good. Oh, don't.
Happy birthday, Grandma!
There are many things that I love about my wonderful mother. And when I think about favorite memories, hopefully Jill won't use the same one, but the memory that puts the biggest smile on my face is Mom trying to wrestle the poof into submission before we moved out to Utah. I just remember being out in the driveway and it was an exciting time, and Jill and I were about to drive across the country, but we couldn't figure out how to get that dang poof into the car topper. And Mom was out there with the energy and enthusiasm that she brings to everything. She's jumping on that thing and suplexing it and laughing and bouncing around on it and using every ounce of her 5'4", how tall is Mom? Her not too tall frame to try to just slam this thing into that car topper. She was into it. And I was thinking about that and thinking about how much everyone loves Katie, and thinking Katie's kind of like Mom's spirit animal, because most of the time she's kind of just real docile, real chill, but you give her the right opportunity and she will go bananas. She will run off. Like Mom under the right circumstances will jump off something or fall over something or roll off of something and just be joyful and make everyone around her smile and be happy with the enthusiasm that she brings to things. She's more elegant than Katie is, obviously, in her daily behaviors, and more beautiful. But I just love Mom's the pure joy that she brings to things, spiritual things and family things and earthly things. And sometimes she'll call me at work, which I always think is a little odd. I'm like, is she supposed to be doing this? But I can hear her in the background when she'll have to pause, the way she talks to people and the love she has for people and the way people respond to her. And that's just all consistent with the kind of joyful presence that she's been in my life and the joy that I know that she brings to the lives of everybody that comes in contact with her. So I love you, Mom. Happy 60th, right? 60th birthday? Happy 60th birthday.
I love Grandma because she's always doing nice things for other people.
So something that I really love about Mom is the way she makes holidays special and her love for the holidays. I don't think I know anyone that loves Christmas quite as much as she does. And in my family, the holidays are always a little bit stressful. So I love the feeling surrounding the different events. I love, one of my favorite things that she does is reading King John. I am grateful, not for this one, to have those traditions that we read King John now with our own kids. And I feel that it just unites us together a little bit more. And I can remember one Easter when I brought William home from the hospital. I just had him, and she was there helping to take care of the other kids, and I know she had to get home to Gainesville, and I came home on that Easter Sunday and she had an entire Easter dinner waiting for us, and that really was special and memorable to me. And it's just one of many times where she, like I said, has made the holidays feel special, and has done that with birthdays and other big events in the family. And so I'm grateful to her for that and for the love that she puts into everything. And I just love you, Mom, and I wish you a happy 60th birthday.
My favorite memory of Grandma is when we made a synchronized dance in the pool and showed it to Grandpa and Blair. It was a lot of fun.
Alright, hi Mom. I have two things that I really love about you. The first thing being how adventurous you are and spontaneous. I have a lot of really wonderful memories of you on camping trips where it would be like a bunch of kids and then you going off rope swings or climbing dangerous rocks or picking up snakes or whatever. And I always loved that about you. And then the other thing I really love about you is how creative you are, and you always act like you're not, but you're super talented. I love the paintings you used to do. One of my favorite birthday memories is, I don't know how old I was, but you did a Alice in Wonderland theme, and you made a really cool Cheshire Cat cake. And then on the side porch, this is the house in Alachua, you made this entranceway out of just like a cardboard box and a bunch of plants and rocks. And the only way to get in the house, at least this is how I remember it, was to get on your hands and knees and crawl through. And I always appreciated that you put so much time and creativity into our birthdays, because with 5 kids, it was just nice to have one day where you felt really special. So anyways, happy birthday. Love you so much.
My favorite memory with Grandma is when we made crafts together.
One more time if it doesn't work. Okay, so plenty of good things to say about Mom, first of all, but as far as memories go, my favorite one I think is of Blair and I's wedding. So we had to be there like an hour and a half early or something like that. So when we walked into the ceiling room, that was actually the first time we saw anybody, because they had been talking to us the whole time. Anyway, so we walk in the room, and I just remember looking over and seeing friends and family on the one side, and then I see Chuck across the way, and then look down, and then there's Mom sitting there, and we're looking, and I just remember looking down and then seeing the little henna tattoo that she still had on her arm from the week before, from Dad's 60th birthday. So of all the things that I don't remember anything that they said at all during the sealing, but that is the one thing that sticks out in my mind, and those are still my favorite wedding pictures, are the ones of her with that tattoo on her arm. So it's documented for good. But again, there are so many good things to say that it'd be hard to put them into a list, but I don't think I've ever met anyone that's had a bad thing to say about Mom, or that doesn't have a shortage. Honestly, there's no shortage of good things to say, but most of all, I hope that you know that we all love you, and I hope you have a great 60th.
Hi Mom, happy birthday. As I was thinking about what I love about Mom, I realized that all the things that I am now finding value and meaning in were things that Mom has always shared through either her example or trying to, and something that I'm incredibly grateful for. I think love of nature and animals and the earth, and I've always really appreciated that Mom ever got caught up in trying to be cool or to look like a hot mom. That's really gross. And mom's down to earth and strong and dependable and works incredibly hard and has made an incredible amount of sacrifice for her kids and her grandkids. That's a pretty powerful statement of love. And I was also thinking a lot about my relationship with Colette and how hard that was on the family, and ultimately how mom showed unconditional love in that challenge. And her flying up to see me in Minnesota when I was really struggling, and having one-on-one time with mom, I think, for the first time, and feeling that I had undivided love from her, and being an adult now and seeing her capacity. I can barely take care of myself, and mom has been able to raise 5 healthy children and 11 and counting grandchildren, and has done all of this with a smile on her face and joyfully, and I think very gracefully. And I'm so happy that she's still kicking and telling sweet jokes. So I hope, I don't know, this stuff's hard, but anyway, I love you, Mama, and I wish I could be there with you on your birthday. But I'll be there in spirit and in good ways and bad ways. Just kidding. Only good things. All right, I love you, Mama. Bye.
My favorite memory of Grandma is snuggling her.
So, I have 2 stories that I'm going to tell, and I figured I would do one that's like more serious, a good memory that I have about Mom, and then one that's kind of funny. And the funny one first, and because there's a million funny things that Mom does, but the one that I thought of was that time that Robin and Dad and I played Iron Man at church for a talent show, except it was Iron Mom, and we had Mom was like swinging this like a towel around, going and like wiping off the amps and like cleaning and stuff. Anyway, that was pretty funny. That was a classic Mom moment. And then I was trying, there's a million like million really nice things that Mom has done for people. But one thing that I thought about was when we used to live in Rosemont, that Mom used to always like go and she was just like a really good neighbor, and especially to that one woman, I can't remember what her name was, I think it was Mary something, but she was an old woman that lived by herself, and like I think every Sunday we would take over, Mom and I would go, or Mom would take me to take over dinner to this woman that after we'd have Sunday dinner, we'd always take a plate over to this old woman that lived alone. And so it was a good example that Mom set for me. So those are my 2 stories.
My favorite memory of Grandma is me, Grandma, Dad, Colson, Charlie, my cousins, all swimming in the pool and making a whirlpool.
Oh, that looked nice on the bike. Oh, that'd be sweet. I guess.
They're trying to add
For
to this.
realsies.